Hello, church. My name's Rob, volunteering for a Christian NGO called Hope Health Action in the north of Haiti. And we support a hospital here. It's challenging running a hospital here in Haiti. One of the biggest challenges is that there's no government power. So we run the hospital 24/7 on emergency generators that use diesel. And power is really important for our neonatal unit, for doing our emergency C-sections, for everything really, and for cooling. It's really hot here and we're in low concrete buildings. It's really important for patients to have a fan, to have some kind of cooling. And at the moment in Haiti, as sadly has been the last few years, the country is really struggling with unrest, with protests, roadblocks. Even this last week, all the roads were just blocked off with gangs and burning tires, and it was all a little bit scary. But it means that fuel can't get in and oxygen can't get in. So ourselves, along with lots of other healthcare charities at the moment, are putting a lot of investment in solar. And we were able to put 40 new solar panels in. And that's meant that we can go from kind of 16, 18 hours on generator. And we've reduced that all the way down to about 8 if we're really, really careful with power. And we're really hopeful that an extra 20 solar panels, an extra 40, extra 60, with more batteries, it could even get us being 24 hours off generator in an emergency. And that will safeguard the C-sections that we do and the neonatal care that we provide. So it's a hard time, but it's exciting that we can get stuff locally, we can install it, it works, and it goes straight to delivering patient care. So just a few nights ago, we only had 2 buckets of diesel. It's about 10 gallons left. And it was pretty dire. We were shutting down all non-essential services, and we're having to work really creatively to save every tiny little bit of power. So it was 2 really long days and nights going around to each department, clinically trying to figure out who needs the oxygen concentrator, who can go without an essential piece of equipment, but without harm, what areas can keep running. And our surgeon who was doing C-sections, he came to me and he said, we've got 5 more to do. We've got 5 more women and babies who could die if they don't have power. And we were just running on battery in the middle of the night, just watching the percentage go down and down and down. So it's stressful. More stuff's going to help reduce that stress. But we got through it in God's grace. We were prayerful. And then a pickup truck with a couple of barrels of fuel came through a few days ago, and it was like we could breathe again. And that will do us for the next sort of 5 or 6 days only. So that's the reality here.
Hi, I'm Sara Van Zee, and I'm the missions director at First Church. And you just saw a video of Rob. Rob is at the hospital that Abby and Parker are stationed at in Haiti. And so we have Parker Wierda with us today. And Parker, what is it that you and Abby are doing, and who are you partnering with in Haiti?
Yeah, so Abby and I work for Hope Health Action, which is an organization in the UK, and they help fund a hospital in Haiti called HCBH. And so we are stationed at that hospital. Abby does communications both online through social media and then local communications for the hospital. And then I do project managing for the organization at the hospital.
Okay. And the hospital is located in northern Haiti, which is a few hours away from Port-au-Prince, where we're seeing a lot of destruction and a lot of unrest happening. But it really has moved to northern Haiti, which we've been pretty isolated prior. Can you tell us kind of like what's the background? Where's Haiti at? What's happening?
Yeah, so kind of like what Rob talked about is fuel is the foundation of everything in Haiti. There is no government grid system. Everything's run off of generators or everything's run off of solar power. It's one or the other. And fuel right now is being controlled by gangs, both in the south and in the north where we're at. And this has been an issue in the past, but now recently it's just an ongoing issue that has no end in sight. And so people are frustrated. The prices have skyrocketed for fuel. You can't go to a gas station and get gas. you have to purchase gas off the streets. And sometimes we see $40 a gallon for these watered down jugs that you can put in a vehicle or in a motorcycle. And it's the foundation of everything in Haiti. And when it's just not accessible, it just affects everything. It affects our hospitals. It affects the daily life of Haitians. So,
yeah, I would say some of the things that we're seeing right now is the kids can't go to school. They haven't opened school nationwide. Every time we have hope of it opening, they say, nope, we have to wait because it's just very unsafe. We've also seen a cholera outbreak. It hasn't specifically moved into northern Haiti yet, but the hospital is making preparation. Mm-hmm. And so can you tell us a little bit about what they're doing to prepare?
Yeah, so on top of all this fuel crisis, we're also now preparing for cholera. So we have to make specific beds. We have to separate the cholera section from the hospital and create a whole new cholera ward for it at the hospital. And so just getting prepared both through building different things, but then also preparing our staff for that. Haiti has seen it in the past, and so it is more well prepared for it now. But it is just a big worry now on top of everything that has been happening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of lack of fuel, they have lack of being able to filter clean water. Mm-hmm. And cholera is passed through dirty water. And so without having that system in place, there is definitely a preparation of preparing for that it is going to spread throughout the country. So we are here in Orange City, and sometimes we feel like our hands are tied as we watch news events, as we watch what's happening around the globe. In fact, we were supposed to go, there was a group of us going to Haiti the beginning of November, and that has been canceled. But what is a way that we as a church can partner with what you're doing right there in Haiti?
Yeah, so like Rob talked about, solar is our biggest project right now, just because that's the foundation of the hospital. We need to run the hospital, and if we can't access fuel, solar is the only option that we have. And so partnering with us through getting more panels, getting more batteries, sourcing those locally, which is a possibility that we can do. We can buy those things locally, which is huge. We don't have to import anything because the borders are shut. The customs, they're shut down. You can't get anything in or out of them. And so purchasing things locally is huge, and we can do that. We have that option. And so partnering with us through getting more panels, more batteries, more connections and wires, is huge.
Yeah. So as a church, we are doing a mini funding to try to get 20 more panels and 30 more batteries so that the hospital can run hopefully without a lot of disruption. So one of the things that we are hoping to do as a church is to help raise funds to help partner with the hospital so that they can keep it up and running. So our hope is to we've created units. We've created 50 units. 20 of them would be the solar panels, and then 30 of them would be new batteries. We want to fund the solar panels first because they do have access to some batteries, but then to bring on 30 new batteries so that everything can continue to run. And so we've broken it down into units, and each unit would be $250. And so maybe you have a small group and you're like, we would like to purchase a unit so that we can partner well. Maybe you're a college student and you want to forgo a cup of coffee and you can only offer at $5. That continues to move us forward to get to the 50 units that is our goal. And so how you can give, you can go to frcoc.org/give, And within there will be a designated area that says for Haiti, and you can click on that and give your funding that way. If you would like to write a check, you can just put Haiti in the memo. And then you are heading back. In fact, by the time they see this, you will be back in Haiti. And so we'll kind of follow up. We will keep you informed as to where we're at, how many units we have come up with, so that we can see the progress and see how it is helping. I think it is helpful that it can happen within country, but yet we can partner with you here.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming. Thanks to everyone for joining us and helping to partner in Haiti.